The inventive step and the innovative step. Both start with I, seem pretty similar, could be pretty confusing. Firstly, let's consider the difference between invent and innovate. In accordance with the Oxford Dictionary, to invent is to create or design something new. To innovate is to make changes in something already established. So, before we go on to consider the relevance of these terms in patent law, let's consider an example to clarify the difference between an inventive and innovative step. A relevant example, with the inventor being involved in one of the longest patent battles in history, is a telephone, invented in 1876 by Scottish scientist, engineer and inventor Alexander Graham Bell. Bell unquestionably revolutionised communication, allowing people to hold instantaneous conversations at distance. However, whilst Bell is credited with the invention of the telephone, other people, innovators, were responsible for bringing telephones into the 21st century. These people, through innovation, developed mobile phones and smartphones. Innovation has made phones easier to use, portable, and extended their function far beyond simple voice calls. Bell unquestionably had a vision, but would he ever have imagined that innovation would lead to telephones that operate like computers, phones with touchscreens, voice activation, and even video calls? So, invention is the creation of a new thing, and innovation is the developments that come after. With this in mind, we can consider the legislative references made to the inventive step and the innovative step in Section 18 and Section 7 of the Patents Act 1990. Invention and innovation are, as we have considered, different. It is clear when we consider the difference between the two that both are key to society and both deserve adequate protection. An innovation should be able to obtain patent protection even if it doesn't have a groundbreaking inventive step. At this point, it is relevant to note the existence of two types of patent in Australia: standard patents and innovation patents, the second of which has a lower inventiveness threshold geared to catch innovation. For the purposes of a standard patent, an invention will be patentable if, amongst other things, it involves an inventive step. There will have been an inventive step for the purposes of the Act if the invention is inventive and non-obvious to a person skilled in relevant art. For the purposes of an innovation patent, an invention will be patentable if, amongst other things, it involves an innovative step. To be regarded as having an innovative step, the invention must differ from the prior art base in a way that a person skilled in the art considers to make a substantial contribution to the working of the invention. A standard patent thus may have the higher threshold test. However, a standard patent can last 20 years as opposed to the shorter 8-year span of the innovation patent. So, to summarise quickly, with an inventive step, there has been an invention, the creation of something new. With an innovative step, there has been an innovation, so a variation such as an improvement or development. The inventive step is the inventiveness threshold for a standard patent. The innovative step, the threshold for an innovation patent. Both have different tests. The inventive step is a higher threshold of inventiveness. It is easier, cheaper and quicker to apply for an innovation patent. However, a standard patent lasts longer. I hope that this has helped to explain the difference between an inventive step and an innovative step. Thanks for listening.